motorcycle accident, and I went to live with my mother. They were separated at the time, and her boyfriend raped me from the time I was 12 until I was 15. And I met a guy that was 22 years old when I was 15, and I ended up marrying him. He was very abusive. He was a drug head and an alcoholic, very abusive to me and to my children.
How do you feel as a daughter? What do you feel like you miss the most? Like, if both of your parents could be here, what would you say to both of them? What have you missed the most?
Everything. My life.
Why?
My mother was sick. She didn't do this. That's why she died. I played basketball. I played field hockey. I played every sport you can imagine. None of them weren't there. Like my mom, the only reason why she couldn't be there, it was because of her illness. But it made me not want to do it no more because there was nobody that could be here for my basketball practices or my games or this and that. And I couldn't go to dances. I feel like I missed out on a lot of daddy dances. There's been one time I was on a 6 North Hampton Street at my girlfriend's house when I was 11 years old. You know, my dad was out here hustling, and he drove right past me. People more than we haven't seen that man in 3 years.
But I'm trying to do what I have to do now. At least, like, work release is not the best place to be, but at least, like, it's a place to stay at the moment, and I can try to save money and do what I have to do, at least have something for when I get out. So
What do you like to do?
Stay out of jail, that's what I like.
I know, but what are you really good at?
I like nothing in particular. I like to work. I like to do what I have to do.
What kind of work?
Anything fast-paced. I can't sit and be bored. It drives me crazy.
I'm in here for child support. My daughter's dad is mean. But other than that, I mean, here because I couldn't find a job. Now that I found one, I'm gonna keep it. So I like my job.
I know that Andino asked at one point what you initially did. You said you broke the parole. When did you first go to jail? If you don't mind me asking.
No, it's fine. This last time, because originally I was only on probation in Northampton County. So when I worked at Weiss, I did my death thing and I got probation over there. I did 3 weeks over there. And I came here for 30 days for my violation. So then when I got out, I violated again with retail theft, trying to help myself again. And I did almost a month in Lehigh for my probation violation there. And then I got 6 months over here. But I came over here, I came in on May 1st here. Well, I got arrested over there April 7th. I came over here May 1st, and then May 15th I got to work release, and by the 18th I was already out job seeking. So I didn't have to sit inside that long, but it's still a headache because knowing that you have to be very cautious on certain things that you do and make sure that you're on time for everything, and it's, you know, a little annoying.
When I didn't have money, I wrote bad checks. Or I would forge somebody else's checks. That's how I got involved with the legal system.
My mother had just, before she died in the house first, and before they brought her back, she had went down to, the C-Town to get a money order. And the money order was for our rent. I went back in the house, the money order was gone. My family came and took the money order, okay? And then housing kept coming back and forth to the house to fix everything in the house. So you left me with a big bill. I couldn't find the money order. By the time they were done, they wanted $1,800 from me and I had no job. I had nothing. I had my son, I was taking care of my little sisters. My grandmother came and took everything out the house. Deep freezers, washer and dryer, air conditioner, ornaments for the Christmas tree. Everything that she could possibly take out, she took it out. She took it and left me with nothing. So I was like, let me just hustle a little bit to pay the rent. Hustle a little bit, pay the rent. They took my money and still kicked me out. So like now I gotta hustle a little bit to get the apartment. So So I started hustling a little bit, and the hustling a little bit turned to a lot. And it turned to the point that I was making $25,000 a day. And I felt like I was living good. I didn't like it. I was becoming what I hated, which is my father at that time. You know, I love my father to death now, and I'm a daddy's girl. Back then, I didn't like my father growing up. He hustled all the time. He never had time for me. He had time for the streets, but didn't have time for me.